From Cassie Ventura's mom to a witness called the Punisher, the stunning new developments. We're going to begin up the coast in New York, where Sean Diddy Combs' trial continues. Now, last week, Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, gave shocking testimony claiming years of alleged abuse by Diddy, and today, it was her mother, Regina's turn to take the stand. Day 7 off to an emotional start with Cassie's mom. According to attorney Misty Marris, who was inside the court, Regina's testimony focused on an email she received from Cassie in December 2011.
The email said that Cassie was afraid that Combs was going to send somebody to physically harm her. And not only that, that Combs intended on releasing at least 2 sexually explicit videos of her, either right before or after Christmas. Cassie's mother could not hold back her emotion talking about this. She explained to prosecutors that she was fearful for her daughter. She said that Combs had spent $20,000 on Cassie and that he was very angry that she was dating another man. So he demanded that $20,000 back. So they actually took out a home equity loan and they wired the money. She said the reason that she did it was because she was fearful for her daughter's safety. One of the most emotional moments in the courtroom was when prosecutors handed Regina a binder full of photographs that she took of Cassie during Christmas of 2011. The photos depicted Cassie with terrible bruising, and these photos were shown to the jury.
Also taking the stand today, Sheree Hayes, an exotic dancer known as the Punisher, who testified to participating in freak-offs with Cassie and Combs. He says in 2012 he was contacted via his website by a woman named Janet.
When the Punisher arrived, turns out Janet was Cassie Ventura. It was then that they created a scene, and she said that her husband was going to come up, and she paid him $800 in cash. Turns out her husband was actually Combs. The Punisher's testimony is important for prosecutors for 2 reasons. First, it corroborates Cassie's testimony, specifically relating to sex workers being involved in Combs and Cassie's sexual encounters or freak-offs. The other aspect that is critically important for prosecutors is the element of control. The Punisher testified that while he was in the room and they were engaging in these acts, that it was Combs who was directing the movement and was directing Cassie. This is going to speak to that element of control and ultimately to the prosecution's argument of force, fraud, and coercion, a critical element of the sex trafficking statute.
And of course, we're going to continue to bring you the very latest on the trial, but right now, let's